my goodness. Najee. Kenny Pickett also. And he banks out. No, oh my, what's going on? Let's go, TD! What the hell was that? Let's go! Spin it! Yes! Let's go! Steeler Nation, what's going on, man? How oh my goodness, I can't speak. Goodness. I can't even speak. I'm going live again because I just did a show with Maddie on TDU, and Maddie's going to, I think, to try on suit, he said, or something like that. I can't remember. He's going to sort out some wedding stuff, some buck stuff coming up. We got 1 week away, man. 1 week away until the Steelers play. Next week we have Steelers versus Lions. We have Lions versus Chiefs as well. So there's a lot going on. But this is why I love you guys. Crazy. You hit the button. I don't even say I'm going live. You say this too.
What isn't there about it?
I can't hear that one.
Man, I'll play punter if they want me to. Whatever the coach tells me, I'll play. Man, I love football. I love to play the game.
Yeah, you hit the button, right? You go live, and then straight away it's like, bam, 9 people come to the chat and say, hey, man, what's up? How's it going? So, yeah, me and Maddie did a good show talking on TDU, practice squad stuff. But basically, we're just pretty keen for this season to start. It's coming around the corner. And in a week's time, I'll be flying up to Queensland too. So I'll be a part of Maddie's wedding and their big day too. So it's crazy. Everything's going real fast now. It's going super fast, which is insane. So let's see who's here. G'day, Jennifer. What's going on? G'day, Pepper. And we have Seth. G'day. Yuli. Oh, my goodness. We got Rod in the house, too. The legend of Rod's in the house, too. We've got Steeler Girl 808. Fantastic. Everyone's in here, too. So long time no see. Yeah, I was pretty pumped up. I was like, we started talking about Gentry, talking about the Simi Fahoko was the guy who's Braden Fahoko's cousin. So many different family members for the Steelers in this team, and I'm just pretty optimistic and hyped up what the team can do this year. To be honest, so they now have, I think, 3 more spots to go on the practice squad. They're filling that out. They signed Desmond King to the roster. There are things happening. We, talked about Gentry. Gentry could be a chance he might come back. I don't know if he will, but there could be a chance he comes back. G'day, JJ52. What's going on? There are things happening, and it's getting so close to the season now where it's like we're gonna see the game. We're gonna see an actual game. And like I said, I'll be up in Queensland. I'm leaving in 9 days' time. Excuse me. 9 days' time. I'm flying up on the Sunday. And the next day is my Monday, which is your Sunday. And your 1 p.m. game is my 3 a.m. game. So I'll be live streaming from the hotel. I don't know how loud I can be and stuff like that in a hotel. But I'll be taking my laptop. I'll be taking everything. And I'll be setting up for the game. I'll be getting ready for the game. I'll have to probably watch the game on my phone. Probably set my phone in front of me. G'day, Chloe. What's going on? Yeah, so I know that's the one thing I've realized too is the last 2 weeks, the NFL media is now starting to talk about the Steelers. But the thing is, we've been talking about the Steelers since, let's be honest, since last year when they went on the 4-game win streak to end it. Like, we saw Kenny Pickett progression. We saw how good he was playing. We saw the team run the football better with Najee and Warren and that kind of stuff. Like, we've seen this stuff. We know as fans, if you've been watching since last year, which a lot of you guys and girls have, we know how good this team can be. So the media's just caught up. Is it Peter Schrager or something? He's caught up. Another guy, Nick from somewhere. He's I don't even know who they are. He said that the Steelers can win the AFC North. We know this. We understand. We understand what's going on. So, yep. Oh, 100% it did. The train's moved. It's already gone. I agree. You have to be on now. Like, even as Steeler fans, some Steeler fans, look, I know you don't have to be overall hyped like I am, but that's your choice. You can sit back and enjoy the season however you want to enjoy it, right? But for me, I'm just hyped up because all the moves they've made and the fact that this team can play some winning football again, and we won the 3 preseason games, and And by the way, I will talk about in a minute. A lot of you guys, I shared a post on my community post with I don't remember his name, Malik Wright. He's a Bengals content creator. He's a good guy. But his take's completely wrong. He talks about Kenny Pickett not being elite. And I'll say this. Bengals fans and even Bengals fans who have YouTube channels, you can't really say much, to be honest. I'm sorry, you can't. Not until you win one. Not until you win an actual Super Bowl and you have 1-3 record Super Bowl. You can't say much because your franchise has been utter poor throughout the last 56 years of existence, right? Bengals fans celebrate the AFC Championship game like they won the real one. It's not the real one. It takes really hard work for the Steelers to win in the 70s. The fact that Chuck Noll got the team together and the elite defense that they won 4. They won 4 Super Bowls in the 70s is unbelievable. And Terry Bradshaw doesn't get talked about enough for, and I've got to do my history too, but he doesn't get talked about enough to having won 4 Super Bowls, right? Then we have the 2 other ones, and it's hard to do. It's 1 out of 32. 1 out of 32 teams have a chance to win, and you've never won one. So, and I agree with you, right? Look, to me, he seems like a good guy. Would I bring him on the podcast? Maybe, if we didn't want to fight each other too much, but I'll probably bring him on. But I'd probably say as well, look, it's easy when you have a microphone. It's for what you're saying. You sound like you're talking. You're an important character, but sometimes you're just talking. And I feel like that video is just talk. He goes in to say that Kenny's not elite. He can't do this, can't do that. Your whole franchise isn't elite. Your franchise itself, the Bengals franchise, is poor. It's a poor franchise. Really is. True. Yeah, the Bengals franchise, and that's why I laugh at the Bengals fans and I laugh at the franchise itself, because I understand that it's all 32 teams have a chance to win every year. I get that. But in reality, too, the franchise has shown nothing to me that until they win one, and I mean win one and maybe even 2, then start talking to me about stringing the wins together. Just because you've had a good 2 seasons, Joe Burrow's won the North 2 times in a row, that doesn't mean anything. The Steelers can go and win the North this year, and we're back on track. The Steelers are back on track. So his video. G'day, Michael, mate. Did I miss anyone? G'day. I might have missed some people in there too. Yeah. Sorry. If the Steelers are back on one, but his whole video is pretty much saying that Kenny Pickett's not elite. And also, I think it might have been JJ52. That's why I shared. I wanted to show you guys some other takes around the internet. JJ52, did you write this, or was that someone else? Because I like this a lot. I think that's great. Whoever wrote this, I'm pretty sure it was you, JJ52. You wrote it like that, right? It might have been Jadev. I can't remember. It's one of you 2 blokes. It says KP8 elite. I like that even better. I like that. Someone wrote that. I think it was JJ, or it was either Jed, or it was one of you 2 guys. Okay, cool. Yeah. So also, I'm thinking about doing a show on that. Shout out to JJ. KP8 elite. We don't need Kenny Pickett to be elite. We need KP8 to be KP8. That's all we need to be. We don't need all the stuff he talked about with the TD, the stats, all that kind of stuff. We don't need that. That's exactly right. So you wrote it, right? This is from JJ52. KP8 elite. That's fantastic. By the way, that I would hold on to that, JJ. I would make t-shirts. I would make coffee mugs, beer coolers, eskies, signs. I like that a lot. KP8 elite. I think it's awesome. So we don't need someone to say Kenny Pickett's not elite. We don't need someone to say that, because it doesn't make any sense. If you've been watching the team since last year, when he threw the football to Pickett to Pickens in the end zone to win the game versus the Raiders for Franco Harris, they won 13-10. That's where it all started to really fire up. Then the Ravens game, he led down the field to win the game as well, with Najee Harris touchdown, with my video at the start of that one. We don't need some Bengals fan that team has done nothing. The organization has done nothing. Just, you can have your take, you can have your say and all this kind of stuff. Everyone can have their say. Everyone can have a podcast. Everyone can have a YouTube channel. It's up to you. But you don't need someone to say he's not elite because of these reasons. I don't get that. KP8 is in his own right. And also, we don't need to compare KP8 to Big Ben. We don't need to compare KP8 to Terry Bradshaw, Patrick Mahomes. We don't need to compare KP8 to anyone. KP8 is his own thing. KP8 elite. You know what I'm saying? That might have been a show to send. I'm just fired up, and I'll keep going. KP8, you know why? You know why KP8 is so good too? He's confident. He takes control of the offense. He has good rapport with his coaches, his staff. He works back. He works hard. He went into the film room and he looked at all 142 incompletions and studied them all, did all that stuff. He got married in the offseason. He cracks beers on stage. He's confident. I said that. He's checked in. He's 26 years old. He's ready to go. He's ready to win. So we don't need someone like the Bengals fan to say that he's not elite, because it's not even about that. It's about winning, right? We want victories in this team. We want the team to be successful, right? We don't want that, that stigma of that he has to be elite. To me, just go out there and be a good quarterback, be a great quarterback. Show what you've already shown in the preseason. 5 drives, 5 TDs. I think it was 13 or 15. Perfect QBR record, or whatever you call it, something like that. And you had over 200 yards, or 199. No sacks, no fumbles. Kenny Pickett got better in the offseason. He got better in the offseason. So when people start judging this stuff about ceilings and floors and windows and I don't know, Coke cans and pump, I don't know. I'm looking around the room on my lights, picture frames. They talk about all these house items. I just don't get it. What is Kenny Pickett's ceiling? He doesn't have a ceiling. He's just playing to get better every day. You should never put a ceiling on someone. You should never tell someone they can't do something. Hey, you can't do this. By the way, you can't do that. You can't beat that team. I get it with when I play pickleball. Oh, those guys, they're too good. You can't beat them. Are you sure? Have you tried? Have you tried your best, your hardest? Have you given all 110% to fight them and win the point? Should never label someone saying they can't do this or they have a ceiling, right? Because in reality, there is no ceiling. The sky is the limit. How far does the sky go? Are we going all the way up to Mars, to the moon? Is there cheese on the moon? I don't know. It's just crazy to me, man, that these people will like say, this guy's not elite. This guy doesn't do this. This guy doesn't do that. And they label that Kenny Pickett in his second year as he's not elite. Don't put a label on him or a tag. We saw it in the offseason. The Steelers got better with their O-line. They got better. Running backs look better now. Receiver-wise, George Pickens is going to be a freak. CA3 is healthy. Deontay Johnson bounced back year. AR2 as well. The veteran guy, they have that leadership too and that connection. Frymouth. We have Washington as the tight end target. There are so many things like that happening with this team. And then some guys out there label that he's not elite. So that's my rant done. I think that's a video. I'm going to put that to a video too, because it fires me up. I just don't understand that how Steeler fans, NFL fans, Bengals fans, Ravens fans, whoever can say, he hasn't got it, mate. He's not the right. Who are you to judge? Who are you to judge? Are you a coach? Are you an NFL player? Did you play football? Have you been watching the Steelers off season? I haven't stopped watching the Steelers since for like consistently for like 5 years. I've seen the progress throughout, like the offensive line change from, with quarterback change from Big Ben to starting Trubisky now, and Kenny Pickett starting his rookie year after the 4th game. He got better every week. Yes, he'd get 8 and 9 TDs, but he ran in 3. He got better every single week. So to label someone and say he's not elite or he's not this, he's not that, you can't do that. You can't put a ceiling. You can't put a ceiling on someone like that. It just makes absolutely no sense. So you wait until the Steelers start this season and they beat the 49ers. It's going to be KP8 or KP8 elite, right? I like that, by the way, JJ. I really do like that. KP8 elite, right? Versus Brock Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant. They're going to smash him. I've got 31-10. I've got the Steelers winning 31-10. I think we score a lot of TDs. I think Brock Purdy gets in a bit of trouble. And then KP8 outthrows Brock Purdy. So anyways, that's me done. That's me ranting. That's a video. Sweet. Right. Sorry, guys. I had to go on a rant, and I want to show there's 16 people here too, but I want to show that to the world. Okay. I'm so fired up, man. So I wasn't reading the comments. I was making that video mode. I'm just like, I feel like I'm Hulk Hogan, like doing a WWE stint. Oh man, holy dooly. I agree. I agree 1000%. They've won nothing. Absolutely nothing. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that comment too. G'day, David. What's going on? G'day, Vegas. How are you? Who's in here too? Oh, 100%, 110%. 110%. This team looks good. This team looks really good. And it's going to be a good battle between Steelers versus 49ers, I reckon, too. Yep, huge jump. Huge. We've already seen it too. The offseason's been working so well with Kenny Pickett. I just don't. Right now, we're in the best position to win games, to get around our team, all the pieces, all the players. When you look at them individually, it all makes sense. Every move that Omar Khan has made a lot of sense. Like from getting O-line help to getting Herbig to be guard, to trading Dotson, trading Green, to get picks back for the future. Peterson at cornerback, the new middle linebackers who can hit, Quan Alexander who can hit. You know what I mean? There's so many moves they've made that makes total sense. Marcus Golden as a backup, and then Nick Herbig in the draft too. Signing Highsmith in the seat. So many moves. It's just so refreshing as a Steelers fan to finally see some things moving in our direction again, because I see comments around the internet saying they haven't seen this level of depth since 2016 or 2008. My mate Brian McFadden, who followed me on Twitter, by the way, I got to try and get Brian McFadden on the show. I've reached out to him. Hasn't wrote back to me yet, but that's fine. If he doesn't write back, that's all cool. But maybe in the future, I can try and work with BMAC. Would be fantastic to get him on. So I'm not going to hassle him. I'm not going to be like, hey man, beg him. But would be cool to get BMAC on the show. That's for sure. G'day Alex, what's going on? So yep, the season hasn't started yet. The team looks better overall. They're healthy and they're in shape. They're physical. They're fit. They're good to go. They're going to wear the black and gold. It's their first time at home in 7 years. So many positive things about this team and what Omar Khan and Andy Weidel, Tomlin, Matt Canada, Terrell Austin, all these dudes, Glenn Thomas, a passing coordinator, all these guys right now. Aaron Curry, the middle linebackers coach. You know what I'm saying? All these guys came in. They've just changed this Steelers culture back to Pittsburgh, back to, we hope, for winning Pittsburgh Steelers games. So I get a bit fired up when I see stuff like this guy's not a leader, this guy can't do this guy's got a ceiling. Should never tell that to someone. Should never tell someone that they haven't got something, or they're incapable of doing something. I hate being told that. I hate being told I can't do something. Hey Mark, you can't do this. Hey Mark, by the way, I don't think you can do this. I hate being told that. I get fired up. Someone tells me I can't do something, I go and do it. I go and prove them wrong. That's the one thing I don't like. So, holy dooly, man. Yeah. Also, shout out to Steeler Girl 8082 who lives in Hawaii, right? The Honolulu. Sorry, Maui. That's crazy. I don't watch the news anymore, so I don't watch the. Yeah, I steer clear of the news because I just find the news to be overall toxic, and the news consumes my brain and just it's bad. I just don't like it. That saying out there that the millennials are saying, like, go and touch grass. Yeah, just go walk outside. If you don't want to consume yourself with negativity or the news, go and walk outside. Go to the beach. I don't know. Go look into a river. Go stare into a river for 10 minutes. You'll be fine. Like, just look into a river. Just watch ducks. You know what? If you're feeling bad, just go watch like ducks in a pond. Just like swim by you, because I legit can't stand it. I can't stand the news. That's why I like this place that is Steel Nation Australia, where we can vent out our frustrations. We can watch our team. We can watch Najee run over someone. Warren's going to get 1K. Move's going to catch a few footballs, TDs. The news is designed to make you feel like this, when in reality, we should be feeling like this. We should be feeling like, let's get ready to go. No. I just feel like I'm doing a spin. No. You're joking, bro. No, man. Nah. Go play with a huntsman, live a little. Oh, I can't even think about that. That would like those shows like Big Brother and Survivor and stuff like that. Or was it Joe Rogan? Fear Factor. If they brought out spiders and they were like, hey, it's Joe Rogan from Fear Factor 2009. And they're like, hey, Mark, welcome to the show. I'm like, hey, Joe, what's up? And they would say, by the way, we know you don't like spiders. You need to eat 2 of them while 2,800 lay on your body. I'd say, Joe, thanks, Joe, for your time, but I'm out. You can keep your $50,000. You can keep your 60,000, whatever. You can keep your hot women who are trying to persuade me into doing this. No, out. I'm gone. Gone. G'day, Gene. What's going on? How are you? Yeah, but the news overall, man, it's been this. You know what I've realized, and I don't know if you guys realize it too. Over the last 33 years that I've been alive, the news has not changed. Like, it has stayed the exact same. Like, and I guess the Steelers media and the media, NFL media can be the same too. But the news to me has stayed the exact same, like, process. Every 6 months, they say, pizza is bad for you. It can cause cancer. Okay. 6 months later, oh, by the way, one cheap food to not cause cancer is pizza. It just changes. The narrative change all the time. It's designed to do that. It's designed to make you feel fearful and not, have positivity. I know. Look, sometimes negativity can be good, but overall, watching the news, it's designed to bring you in that bad state. But also watching our Steelers though, if they're winning and they're playing well, we're gonna feel good. We feel great. But I'm just saying overall, can't handle it. Yeah, G-Mouth, I just felt like a day. I was like, it's my 9:41 a.m. Me and Maddie did a quick show. Had a few things I want to get off my Steelers chest. And I thought, you know what? Go live again. I was going to make a video. I thought, you know what? Stuff it. Just go live with the people, see what's up, and see how it's going. Yeah, I agree. Yep. It's just, don't get it. Don't get it. JJ plays with, jeez. You are. JJ52 is a daredevil. Oh, holy dooly. That's crazy. Yeah, you got a lot of plans. There's a lot of plans. I love pizza, man. Pizza's great. Yes, exactly right. Fear does lead. That's a very good point. That's a very good point. Fear does lead to anger. You're right. It does. And it's like miscommunication. The news lies to you. We could go on a show like that forever, but I think we all know that. We all know what the news is there for. It's there to manipulate and to steer you a certain direction and then to sell you things. So they would talk all these things and then they'll sell you products on how to get, how to feel better. So that is what it is. I don't watch it. I simply don't watch the news anymore. I watch, you know what I watch? I've been watching that show Heels. Heels been a good show to watch, the wrestling show. I watch Steelers. I watch what else? I watch a lot of South Park. So in my spare time, when I do the videos, I do the driving, I come home. If I'm not hanging with mates or whatnot, I watch a lot of South Park. I watch a lot of Simpsons or what's the other one I watch? Is it South Park and I can't remember the other one. Bit of Beavis and Butthead sometimes. Stuff like that, man. So I watch all those kind of shows and yeah, it's good. It's really good. Even Family Guy here and there. No, I have not. No, I have not. No. You ever take the? No, I've never have. No. Alex got a good question too. Has Matty always been low energy monotone? I don't know if he's monotone. It's just the way he talks. I tell you what, though, he's a good bloke in person. So he's a good bloke. When I had a few beers with him, he's pretty pumped up in person. And it's just the way we do the show. So and I guess I put my overall hype on way too much, right? I'm kind of a, I don't know what I am, extrovert. I can be extrovert, I can be introvert, I can be, I don't know, I can do Tony Hawk verts, I can't do that. But that's a good question. But nah, he's cool, man. He's fine. You know what? I've seen him bring. We've had a few sherbets, a few drinks at the pub, and we got into some detailed conversation. He's pretty fired up, dude. He's pretty good. He's pretty spot on with stuff. So yeah. Facts, man. 100%. He's doing a lot. Rightio, we have no one you know in the house too. Fantastic. We have Homer Green. Welcome, Homer Green. Thank you, mate, for coming in, saying what's up. Yeah, I love it. I love South Park, man. South Park's my favorite. If I ever need some downtime, like I just put on South Park, man. South Park's so funny. They're one of the best shows I think I've ever seen. So I normally do my YouTube stuff, the driving stuff, the pickleball stuff now or whatever. Go get lunch or whatnot, and then when I go home for nighttime, I just put on South Park. It zones me out. It's fantastic. It's just funny. There's another show I watch too. I can't remember what I watch also. I can't remember, but yeah, South Park is like my go-to. That's a no. No, I don't really care. I'm not gonna lose myself. I would be the only one not losing myself to the music. None. None at all. I don't think I'd be losing myself to the music. You gotta go. Nah, I just don't. He's all right, man. He's cool. You put him on when you go in the gym and whatnot in your head and stuff like that. G'day, quick, easy. What's going on? Yeah, I'm not a big fan. Actually, I'm not really a big fan of concerts too. I'll tell you what, I'm a really boring guy. Legit just like, I don't know. I buy lunch. I watch South Park. I watch Steelers, and that's about it. I don't really do too much. I listen to a lot of like philosophy and that kind of stuff. So intrigued about the world and whatnot. I just don't really do too many things like that. And I'm kind of content with it. I just enjoy life. I just enjoy what is happening now. I just enjoy everything. So I'm very what's the word? Inquisitive about a lot of things. So if you were to tell me that you have a new job or you got a new project or you're interested in this or whatever, I'm very inquisitive about a lot of things. I like to ask a lot of questions. So not a big fan of the concerts. Yes, Tally said Tally Smith. Jeans, yeah, Tally's awesome. Some people don't like Tally. I like Tally too. Yeah, there's I think it's on Stan or sorry, it's on Paramount. I have Paramount, so it's over there. Yeah. Nah, I haven't seen Fat Pizza in years, man. Not at all. Gilmore. Okay? I think I've seen one episode of Gilmore Girls, and let me remind myself. Did Gilmore Girls have the mother? The mother was single, right? Is that right? She was single, I think, and the daughter was like single too. I can't believe Gilmore Girls has made a reference on this channel. This is insane. I think 2000, right? Yeah, Lauren Graham as L'Oreal and Rory. That's right. I feel like there was always problems. I feel like every episode there was just problems. There was always something going. I guess it's a drama, right? I can't stand those. I can't stand drama. I don't like drama TV, and I'm not a big fan of drama in real life either. It's a jam. Oh my goodness. No, never. Now I've never been. Never, man. That would scare the absolute pants off me. That'd be a bad time. Shark fishing, nah, dude. I'm not even sure if you can fish them. I think they might be protected. I feel like some of the great whites are protected. I don't think you can you can't harpoon them. You can't fish them or whatever. You can't eat them. So I'd say no. I've never done that. 100. You guys are on fire today. I think I've seen that like a few times too. Holy dooly. That's funny. That's funny, man. But I don't know if you guys know. You guys all know about the roster, right? So the Steelers have released their. I think they have 14 men on the roster now. Overall, nothing really too big news wise. They still signed King. The cornerbacks are going to the 53. So they cut the Braden Man the other day. He's been cut. King's added in, and practice squad wise, they added a tackle. Semi Fehoko, which I talked about the other day, the cousin of defensive lineman Braden Fehoko or Fehoko. Practice squad, Joey Fisher guard and defensive back Josiah Scott. So I think there's 3 more spots left. So it's coming around the corner, man. Coming around the corner. Yeah, I'm the same. I agree with Chloe too. I'm the same. I'm not a big fan of drama. I like to watch comedies or thought-provoking stuff. So, like that movie Shutter Island. That's a crazy movie, man. I'm going to sneeze. Hang on. Oh, my goodness. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm more into oh my goodness, thought-provoking drama or like horror stuff like that. What's that movie when the guys in the Shawshank Redemption, stuff like that, or Shutter Island, those kind of movies that go, what, that happened near the end. That's cool. Yeah, he's good, man. Ricky's good. You got to listen to him. He calls out the Oscars. There's one big thing he had. What did he have? He had a massive speech at the Oscars in 2019 or 18. He calls everyone out. It's fantastic. He's awesome. He's great. What did someone say? You've eaten shark. How'd it taste? Did it taste any good? I've never had it before. I'd probably say it tastes like fish, right? No, but let's find out. Let's find out if Gentry did get picked up. I don't think he did. Gentry Steelers news. I don't think so. Let's find out. Not that I can see from my end on Google. I said Gentry Steeler news. There's nothing here to me. I still think he might come back to the Steelers, to be honest. They might find a way to bring him back. But, yeah, nothing I can see there. Nothing I can see. Holy dooly. Oh, it was a long time ago. Yeah, that's an Unreal movie, man. If you haven't seen it, I won't spoil the ending, but it's been like 40 years since it's been out, or 20 years. It's an Unreal movie, dude. The ending is so like, what? Why? How? Yeah, I've watched it a few times too. Yeah, yeah, Daredevil, man, 100%. It's great. Look, I'm not going down that route. I just think it was great. If you pan the audience, they just saw like, oh boy. What did he say? You had to get your own planes, didn't you? You had to get your own planes here, didn't you? So, if you haven't seen that, it's Ricky Gervais, Oscar speech, 2000 and something. Absolutely fantastic. Roast them. But I've almost now, like, to be honest, I've disconnected myself from a lot of things like that with those conspiracy routes and this and this and this. I'm just focused on just like myself, getting better, being a good human, being the best that I can be, and also like, giving and also giving the best content I can, Steeler wise, and growing this community. I don't really care about anything anymore. I just want to keep doing what I'm doing. Holy dooly. All right, let's talk about that. We talked about this on Steelers TDU. Where did this rumor start? That's my first question. Nothing against you, Steeler Girl 808. Where did this rumor start? I don't really understand it. I think someone from a website-based, NFL publisher, or I don't know, BR or Pro Football Focus or anyone like that, any one of those millions of writers. There's so many writers out there. Where'd it start? I don't think it's true. I think the Steelers would be silly to let go Rudolph. I think you want to have good depth at all positions. That includes quarterback 1, 2, and 3. You have that in quarterback 1, 2, and 3. You have Trubisky, you have Rudolph. That's good depth. You don't want Kenny to go down, knock on wood, but you have good depth. Now, if they trade away like a 3rd round pick or something, or a 4th, maybe, and then you go and get, but then you got to find someone to be a 3rd quarterback. So why trade it away? Why trade it away? Holy dooly. Yeah, that's that. You're right too. That was a good movie as well. I think I told my story about Mel Gibson a few times. I was this close to meeting Mel Gibson. I was working in Whistler in 2017 in Whistler in June or July or something like that. And I was working in a cafe or a big restaurant, right, in the Fairmont Hotel, Whistler. and I was the guy that cleaned up the cups, the coffee. I did all the food, the buffet stuff. I cleared the plates basically. That's what I was. I was a dish guy. I was a dishy. So I cleared all that stuff up. Well, I wasn't the steward. I was the runner. Anyways, after my 3-hour shift, when I was there from 9 o'clock to about 12:30 or whatever, 3.5 hours, I went back to the cafe, the staff cafeteria, and two girls were like, "Hey, Mark, did you see Mel Gibson?" And I was like, "No. Why didn't you tell me that Mel Gibson was here?" So we worked for like 3.5 hours and no one told me Mel Gibson was in the building. I was pissed. I was like, man, and maybe one day I can get him on the show. I was pissed off. I was really frustrated. I was like, that's something you tell me in present tense, not past tense. You don't say, "Did you see Mel Gibson?" You say, "Hey, Mark, Mel Gibson is here. Go say hello." Really annoyed that I could have met Mel Gibson and shook his hand and said hello. I wouldn't have been weird. I just would have said, "Thanks, mate. How are you? Good morning. Good morning, Mel Gibson. Have a great day." Shake his hand. But they told me after the fact. I didn't know he was in the restaurant. Really pissed me off. Oh, boy. They were. 100%. I agree, J Devil. 100%. True. You would swap them. Swap them around. Yeah. So no, it was really annoying. Yeah, I was just frustrated, man. Frustrated. I was like, why you don't tell someone there's an actor or there's a famous person after. You say it while during, you know what I'm saying? There's no way, John. I'm not doing that trade. I like Jalen Hurts, man. No. You can stick with Herbie. Not a fan of Justin Herbert. I like Jalen Hurts, man. Is Jalen Hurts? Is his name? What's his name? Hurts. What's his first name? Yeah, Jalen Hurts. That's right. Yeah. I'm not much of a fan. I don't even know his name. Yep. I'm not trading Jalen Hurts. No way, Jose. Holy dooly. Wait, now? The Steelers made it now? Hold up. Wait a minute. Did we just sign someone again? Hold up. Like, who did we sign? Did we sign someone right now? Because we need to know. Did we sign someone? Oh, wait a minute. The Steelers are signing. They're signing. Wait a minute. Tariq. Wait. Is that the guy? Steelers signing Tariq Carpenter. Is that him? Ooh, to the practice squad. So now we've got two places left. I'm pretty sure. Steelers signing Tariq Carpenter to the practice squad, according to Aaron Wilson. Carpenter, 24, drafted from 7th round pick out of Georgia Tech with the 228th pick in the 22 drafts of last year. Second year, a 4-year rookie contract. That's not bad. That's not a bad deal at all. He appeared in 14 games and recorded 8 tackles. That is fantastic. There you go. Breaking news here on Steelers Nation Australia. Thank you, Chloe, for bringing that one up. No, sorry, it was Quick Easy. Thank you, Quick Easy, for bringing that one up. So, let's have a look. We're gonna look this up. Steelers sign Aaron. Nah, I don't think so, mate. There's a lot of articles saying Rams Donald to the Steelers. Inside denies outrageous rumor. Aaron Donald to Steelers dream may be over. It never started, to be honest. Yeah, cool. So that's now 2 players, I think. Two players left on the practice squad. Yeah, dead set. Isaiah Simmons was another one too. Oh, you got Magic look. Yes, I like that. That gets, you know what? That gets a fireworks, man. You deserve a fireworks for that. Because him and Mike Tomlin look the same. You've never seen those two blokes in the same room. What position would Omar Epps play? Is he going to play tight end, fullback? Is he playing defensive back? Is he playing Safety. What is he playing? That's a fantastic one. Fantastic. See, that one I know is a lie. I know because he plays basketball. He doesn't play. He doesn't play NFL. That's fantastic. That's insane. Steelers signing Omar Epps. LeBron James is a Steeler. Wayne Gretzky too. He's going to start playing what would he play? Maybe linebacker. He might play linebacker. Is he really? Oh, he's a Cowgirls fan. There you go. Imagine if you had Mike Tomlin and Omar Epps are like head coach and assistant head coach together. They're pretty on point. I've seen a lot of memes out there with the two blokes. Because Omar Epps is like from he's an actor, right? There needs to be a movie where he can play it. Because I think I've seen that comparison a lot. It's pretty. If you put a Steelers hat on Omar Epps, it's Mike Tomlin. That's what it is. There's also another dude too. There's another guy, Josh. If you guys look up, you have to look up this guy. This guy's fantastic. I need to get this guy on the show too. Josh Prey. If you haven't seen Josh Prey, he's fantastic. I can't wait for his Mike Tomlin shows. They're just insane. They're insane. You have to look him up. Look this guy up. He's great. He's absolutely great. He's so funny. His Mike Tomlin impersonations are just on point. They're just on point. Oh, so good. So good. Oh, did he really? He played running back in the movie The Program, center field. Wow, there you go. Okay. Yeah, that's what I don't watch a lot of TV like that. Looks like the one dude from a movie that was scary. Which dude? Yeah. Fake Tomlin, dude. Yeah, he's so good. He's so funny. He's so funny. I just like obviously he just comes out and he's just like he's eating his chips, he's eating his food, he's got the big wide eyes, he's just he's just like ready to go. He's so funny. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Okay, what do we got? 45 minutes in. Oh my goodness. We might start to wind down now because I got to go have some breakfast, stuff like that. But things are looking good. Next week's gonna be fun. I have some videos lined up. The Steelers are getting some recognition now, which is kind of like scary. And it's like all off season they don't care about us, and now because we do a good preseason, now everyone cares. Everyone's like, Kenny Pickett's awesome now, except one Bengals fan. But you know what? He's awesome to us. He's awesome for us. So I like that. I like that Kenny Pickett is ready to go and ready to buy in for us. I don't care what anyone else thinks. I just like the fact what he's doing for the Steelers organization. And it's look in reality too. In reality, it's his second year. 2 years. He hasn't even started his second year yet. What the hell is that? Let me Google this one. Mark reminds me of Larry the Cucumber. Is that an American thing? Yeah, right. Where's my hair? Okay. Is that like an American thing? I don't know what that is. That's odd. Holy dooly. Yeah, he's good. Oh, he's so funny, man. He's so on point. Everything, every mannerism he does on point. Yeah, no sherbets today. I'll be having sherbets probably. Yeah, probably my next beer would be in Queensland, I'd say. Maybe the next 2 Mondays. Alrighty. Good times. Good times. Yeah, I got break coming up soon. G'day, Joe. What's going on, mate? How are you? What's going on? What's happening? What's happening in the world of Joey? What is happening in the world of Joey? What's going on? Because we're almost just going to start to round down the show. Got some things planned today. And like I said, we have 1 full week now of like preparation for the 49ers. I think they're going to beat them. And then we have the Monday Night Football versus the Browns. Coach Tomlin's excited. The team's excited. Jeez. Texas GM takes shot at Steelers, Ben Roethlisberger. What? Okay, this might be like a clickbait title. Let's find out. That's odd. Arthur Millette had a shot too. He said Arthur Millette circled his calendar. What, for a loss? That's strange. Steelers restructure contract veteran receiver Gunnar Olszewski, saving nearly $600,000 in cap space. Alan Robinson says sky's the limit for George. You know what? Sometimes you don't even need to read the article. You just read the headline. Ah, that's right. Okay. So it says here from Noah Struckbaum, Steelers reporter. General manager must have heard former Pittsburgh Steelers comments. Right, let's read this. There's so many bloody ads, man. What did he say? I bet you it's out of proportion. Oh, because wait a minute, because they signed for Green, right? Because they picked up Green in the trade. He was my center my last year. They drafted the guy that had to be my center. Well, that was his last year. Didn't even dress, and now they have him playing as a little bit of fullback on his podcast. That was Ben. Ben was saying that stuff. What did their GM say? After the trade was made, Texas General Manager Nick Caruso addressed the move with plenty of optimism for Green's future. He also tossed a quick word into Roethlisberger about his comments. He actually played probably more competitive than people think, said Sierra something. I know there's been same commentary made about him, specifically from a guy who played quarterback there, but in the end, we can't really worry about what happened somewhere else. We're trying to focus on where we are now and what you think he can bring to the table. He has some inside flexibility, center guard center. He's offensive lineman. Interesting. And see how it gets you. What was the title? The title was Texas GM takes a shot at former Steelers QB Ben Roethlisberger. Was that really a shot? This is why I don't trust the media. That wasn't a shot. He actually played probably more competitive than people think, Sierra said. I know there's been some commentary made about him, specifically from the guy who played quarterback there, but in the end, we can't really worry about what happened to somewhere else. We're trying to focus on we are now and what you can think he can bring to the table. He has some inside flexibility, center guard center, and his offensive lineman. There was no shot. There's no shot. Be careful out there. God. Classic Noah Struckbaum, to be honest. Texans GM takes shot at former Steelers QB Ben Roethlisberger. There was no shot in that thing. That's insane. That is insane. What are we doing here? What are we doing on this platform? That is YouTube. That is ridiculous. That's insane, man. Crazy. How do I say it? Casio. That is insane, dude. What are we doing on this platform? I sometimes wonder. There was zero shot. All the GM said was that he plays. I might even do a video about that. That's insane. That is stupid. Oh my goodness. He actually played probably more competitive than people think. Texas GM says that. I've made commentary about him. I know there's been some commentary about him from the guy who played quarterback there, which is Big Ben. That's not a shot. But in the end, we can't really worry about what happened somewhere else. Trying to focus where we are now, what you think he can bring to the table. Has inside flexibility, center guard center. He's an offensive lineman. Zero shot. Crazy. The media is whack, dude. The media's been whack recently. It's Noah. Noah Struckbaum said that. Noah Struckbaum does it all the time. Noah Struckbaum does it all the time, man. No offense to Noah. Good guy. I worked with him last year. But all the time, you do this. There is zero. I just don't get that. I don't get that. There is zero shot. There's not one shot. And the line says this. I will put it in. Right. This is the headline. That's the headline there. Texas GM takes. All right. Let's start again. I'm going to make this a video too. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Texas GM takes a shot at former Steelers quarterback Ben Roethlisberger. Now, we've been talking about this a lot in my live right now, but I'll tell you what, this makes no sense. This is from Noah Struckbaum from All Steelers Talk and SportsIllustrated.com. Here's the actual. So this is in reference to Big Ben talking about Kendrick Green and stuff like that, right? Because in Big Ben's final year, he says He was my center last year. They drafted that guy to be my center. Well, last year he didn't even dress. And now they're having playing a little bit of fullback. Big Ben said in his podcast, yada, 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 right? So that was Big Ben. And even what Big Ben said, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that too. Nothing. That was on his football and podcast. And then it goes on to say that from this article from Noah Struckbarn, who does a lot of clickbait titles and always does this, always does this. And what are we doing, media? We're not playing the drama game. We're playing the over dramatization game. And Steeler fans, we're sick of it. I'm a fan too. I read the articles. We're sick of it. Here's the quote from the Texas GM. He actually played probably more competitive than people think. Right, the GM goes the Texas GM who traded for Green. I know there's been some commentary made about him, specifically from the guy who played quarterback there. But in the end, and by the way, nothing wrong with that. But in the end, we can't really worry about what happened somewhere else. We're trying to focus on where we are now and what you think he can bring to the table. No shot, 0 shots, none. He has some inside flexibility, center, guard center. He's an offensive lineman in reference to Green. Where was the shot? I'm done with it. The media is just so bad. It's so bad. There was nothing in reference to any shot around the Texas GM takes former shot. A shot is saying like, Big Ben, you are wrong. Your take is wrong. This is bad. You're terrible. It's actually, bringing someone down. There was zero reference to a shot at Big Ben. He did talk about Big Ben being the quarterback. Man, insane. Anyways, if you want some better coverage than those, I won't do clickbait titles here. I'll tell you what's going on every single time. And yes, that made a video. Right. What are we doing? Holy dooly. G'day, Blackjack. What's going on? Oh, my goodness. Oh. Yeah, I guess so. I'm just done with him, man. Yeah. Facts. Man, shout out to Noah. He's cool. You're cool, man. Just stop doing it. Like, seriously. I'm no hard feelings against you. You just do it all the time. Everyone does it now. It's just like, how can you keep up? You can't keep. Every media outlet out there does this, bro. It's just ridiculous. Like the fear-based articles, leave it to the news. I'm not taking. Look, and I guess it is a shot. I don't know, dude. I hope Noah, if you're watching, I hope you see it. Stop doing it. We're sick of it. It's you don't need to write those titles, but maybe you do because you're all part of the media, and you have to do that, right? So yeah, fake media, exactly right. And you're a good bloke too. He does some good content there on All Steelers Talk, but writing things like this makes no sense. Holy dooly. That's funny though, man. That made me laugh. That made me laugh pretty hard. So I'm gonna try and figure that out. Maybe the next few days I'll get that released or whatever. We'll see what happens. Holy dooly. It's Andrew Gaze. Yeah, I think he is, dude. I gotta remember what it looks like. I think he was like a Australian captain. Oh yeah. Oh, he's older now. He's 58 years old now. Woof. Played 22 seasons in the national team. Yeah, he's up there. I don't watch basketball though, so I'm not really into it. I don't really care. That's it. G'day, Reg. What's going on, mate? Yes, they are. The media's really hard on Najee. They're coming around and picking now too. They're coming around to pick and see what he's doing. But yeah, they're pretty much they're gonna do that. It's just I don't get it. I don't watch basketball. The only thing I watch, to be honest, I get that question quite a lot. That's a valid question. The question is always, do you watch AFL? I watch rugby league, but my main sport, to be honest, the sport that I watch is Steelers football. Is 99% is football. That's it. There's nothing really else that I watch. Anyways, that's it, guys. I'm gonna go have some breakfast. I might put some videos together, do some stuff like that. I got 2 out of this one today, so that was a really, really funny. Man, that made me laugh, man. That got me. So yeah, you guys are awesome. You guys know who you are. You're all awesome. Let's play some music to get out of here. We're 1 week away. We're 1 week away. Well, too loud. Here we go. Adios, amigos. Yep. Awesome. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you did. That's right. I think you were one of the first ones, too. I think you were the first in the house. Exactly right. So, yeah, man. Thank you guys for coming in. Homer, Chloe, Steeler Girl, Gene, No One You Know, JJ52, Pepper was in there, Rob was in there, Vegas, Reginald, Dante, and Kyla. But Dante was in there. Blackjack, me. I don't know who else. You guys know who you are. Joe was in there too. Who else we got? Everyone's in there. We're all in the house. We're all in the same party. It's going to be a good time. And I can't find Quick Easy. What's going on? Yes, everyone's in there. All right, guys. Going to have some breakfast. I'm going to chill out. Got a big day planned today. It's my 1st of September. We are 10 days away? I think 10 days away from actual football. Real football. I'll see you later. As always, guys, here we go, Steelers. Here we go.